Okay, people will see this.
Yes, indeed. It is definitely a game changer. We are very much looking forward to it. The world is looking forward to it. This is an injection that is taken once every 6 months, meaning only twice a year. And during trials, it was found that in young girls, if they take this injection, 100% are protected from contracting HIV and AIDS. In other words, 100% effective. We don't usually have such type of drugs generally. And then if you do it to men having sex with men, it's 96% effective. So we regard it as a big game changer. It will change the war, the battle against HIV and AIDS in our country.
Lenacapavir is the name. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It is described as an antiviral medicine recommended, and this is important, Minister, is it not, in a combination with safe sex practices. So it does not mean that what people have been using at the moment to engage in sex responsibly falls away. Am I right?
Yes, Temekile, it is lenacapavir, you know. You are saying, I'm laughing because it's a very difficult issue. You know, it's very difficult. It's like a policeman who will say, I'm now wearing a bulletproof. I can go all out and face anybody with a gun. I hope you understand what I mean. It is very safe and effective, but you can't just recklessly say, look, I'm only on a capava, I can do whatever you want. It doesn't work like that in medicine and health, you know, but it is definitely effective.
And it's, once again, just based on what you were telling us earlier, this is for people who are HIV negative. So similar to what many of us have come to know as PrEP. Is it part of that regime?
Yes, in the US, it is already there, by the way, Tembekile, in the US. But they are using it as treatment, and it's extremely, extremely expensive. It sells for $28,000 American dollars per person per year, which will translate to at least up to R500,000 per person. You are aware there's no African country that can achieve anything like that. So in our country, it has been registered by South African Health Product Regulatory Authority as prevention, as PrEP, yes, pre-exposure for prophylaxis. So to supplement you remember the PrEP that is there is oral, and the people have to take a tablet every day. And many of them don't necessarily like that, or they forget. This one, you inject once for 6 months, you forget. You don't have to go to a clinic, you don't do anything. You'll come again in another 6 months. So it is definitely PrEP, yes.
You said
Short
it's
of being a vaccine,
right.
but it exactly works like him, but it's not a vaccine.
Okay, so recently shared by the SABC News, they say Health Minister Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi has welcomed SAHPRA's decision to improve the anti-HIV jab called lenacapavir. Motsoaledi says that the injection will only be taken twice a year, adding that it's effective. Alright, so as you have seen the news, that is our South Africa's Health Minister, Dr. Aaron Motsoaledi, and then that is how he's actually describing the newly found HIV ARV that is actually in there to help cure the HIV infection. Okay, and it's believed that this one will not actually take more times and a lot of drugs, so just take 2 jabs a year and you're good to go. Yeah, and the name is lenacapavir. Yeah, lenacapavir. That is the name of the jab, and that is what the South African government is encouraging all South Africans to actually take this as a mandate and make sure that they actually receive this one. Just twice a year, my brother. Just twice a year, and you're good to go. Hopefully, people will take this serious and they'll actually do this. So it came from this World Health Organization South Africa branch. They say, congratulations to South Africa for becoming the first African country to register the twice-a-year anti-HIV jab called lenacapavir, LEN, a milestone in HIV prevention and health innovation. This breakthrough brings us closer to ending AIDS as a public health threat. So that is it. So even the World Health Organization have actually congratulated South Africa for that. So South Africa is being the first ever country who have actually agreed, accept to test and to use this newly HIV ARV that have been out, called lenacapavir. The LEN, sorry, it's actually new in the system though, so I'm trying to I always to actually remember the name though. Lena Capevre, or Len. God, I need to use the Len though. Yeah, so let's do the Len. Well, but when this was shared, some South Africans were actually happy for the news. Others were also saying, "Oh, what? I can actually trust the pharmaceuticals like that." Well, let's see this one. So this is Chris S. He says, "I'm available for this. I don't care how weak you wanna put. I'm tired of a condom." Well, Chris, man is actually saying that, well, he doesn't care about any woke thing and envy theory. Man is actually down with that. He actually down with condom. He actually take this anyways. He actually needs to put the rubber down. Again, these ones are very progressive, but I'm curious as to what accessibility will look like for the average South African. Well, that's so true though. How much will it cost? Or if not cost, say, how will it be easily distributed to an average South African? That is a very good point right there. Hopefully, the government address that issue. Again, man says, and now, immediately, roll it out. This will save millions of lives. Truly, hopefully it works perfectly and people get be strong and live their life to the fullest. Sickness or diseases or virus like this cannot stop you from achieving your goals as a human being. Hopefully, this can actually serve its better goals at it's actually meant to do. Again, man says, we welcome this jab. It will save millions of lives. We should have found this long time ago. Aaron Masalezi is the only ANC guy I still have faith in and hope he doesn't talk but acts. Okay, again, man says, how does he know it's effective? Seems like first patients are going to be the guinea pigs for the new jab. Well, I'm sure they have actually tried and tested before they are rolling it out. So basically, it's actually effective though. Don't forget that South Africa actually play a huge role for this new achievement or breakthrough in the HIV fight or the fight against AIDS. So basically, yeah, I hope it's actually effective as the minister is saying, and I hope people will not have any side effects, but it actually serve its purpose and the world can, or millions of lives can be saved. And if it's actually glad to hear this, and we will actually follow up the whole story to see how things happen or how things go. Okay, see you guys around. Thank you for your time.